Hello, my name is Judy Wright and I'm a board member for the Big Brothers and Big Sisters organization. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming today. The Big Brothers and Big Sisters is one of the largest mentoring groups in the United States that aims at helping children from age 6 to 18 from single-parent homes to reach their potential in life. I'm here today to try to make you feel as compassionate as I do about this organization and to persuade you to be able to financially support this organization to give our children a better life. In 2000, an evaluation done by a research group called the Public-Private Ventura evaluated children in a group that evaluated the children that was enrolled in the BBSA against a control group. After an 18-month evaluation, the results was positive. 47% of the children enrolled in the group was less likely to do drugs, 27% was less likely to drink, and 1/3 was less likely to have violent trends. Also, the youth involved in the BBSA had a better relationship with their children, with their parents and their peers, and had a better academic level. The Big Sisters and Big Brothers has more than 100 years of service dedication, matching volunteers with youth to guide them to face challenges every day. The Big Sisters was established in 1902 by a group called the Ladies of Charity in New York. They later became known as the Catholic Big Sisters of New York. They befriended girls that came before the youth court and helped to direct them to a more promising future. In 1904, the Big Brothers was started by the court clerk Ernest K. Coulter, who was influenced by a judge who had influential men promise that they would befriend a boy that came through his court. The overall desire for the BBSA is to help children from single-parent homes from age 6 to 8 whose morality, mentality, and physical development can be altered by their background and their environment. The requirements for volunteers is to go through orientation, in-depth screening, which includes background checks, extensive inquiries, and home assessments. This is to weed out the volunteers who may do physical or mental harm to the children, to not have a caring bond toward the children, and to not live up to their obligations to the child. The children have to have a written application, an in-depth interview with their parent and child, and home assessments. Matches are based on the children's needs, volunteers' ability, and staff on hand. In 1991, more than 70,000 youth were mentored by volunteers, and the number grows yearly. They have over 500 agencies in the United States and across the world. It costs $1,000 to make and support a match between the youth and the volunteer. Without the money to support the match, we will end up having less need for volunteers. The BBSA relies on support from public and private foundations such as United Way, the GTE, corporations such as the GTE, the NFL, and MasterCard. Individual donations and fundraisers are required also to continue, not only to continue the program, but to broaden the amount to be helped. The 2011 BBSA fundraiser called Start Something was designed to let the public be aware of the financial need and encourage them to donate their money to help a child, because it might start something big. The income of the BBSA has dropped tremendously. In 2008, the income was $290 million, and it dropped $278 million in 2009. This also dropped the amount of children that they could help, which meant that there was a drop in the amount of, which dropped from 255,000 in 2008 to 227,000 in 2009. As we have seen, the BBSA started over a century ago to help our youth have a better life. They base their matches on the needs of the child, the availability of the volunteer, the parent's choice, and the amount of staff on hand. The cost of helping one child is $1,000, and the financial support from the United Way and corporate firms are not enough. I plan to continue to financially support the BBSA to prepare our children for a better future, and I believe that and I hope I persuaded you to have the desire to do the same thing.
Let me get my
Thank you
check.
very much.
Where do I send the check?
Thank you.